47 years before Christ. My name is Julia. I am 13 years old and I live in Rome, a city that seems to be the center of the entire world. Everywhere you can hear the footsteps of soldiers, the voices of merchants, and arguments in the forums. I often look out the window of our home and think that although my role in this great city is quiet and unnoticed, it is still important. My day begins early. Together with my mother, I make offerings to the household gods, the lares and penates, so that they will protect our family. Then I help with the household chores. I spin wool, sew, and keep the rooms in order. My mother says that these tasks shape patience and character, and that without them, it is impossible to become a good wife. My father is strict but fair. He allowed me to learn how to read and write, and I am grateful to him for that. In my free time, I read poetry, or listen as my brother practices the speeches his teacher has assigned him. Although I will never speak in the Senate, I enjoy thinking and reflecting on life. Sometimes I write my thoughts on wax tablets, but I show them to no one. I know that my childhood will not last long. Even now, relatives sometimes speak about my future marriage. It frightens me a little, but my mother comforts me. She says that in marriage, a woman finds her true purpose, to care for the household and raise children. I try to believe her. On holidays, we leave the house. Most of all, I love the chariot races in the Circus Maximus. It is loud and joyful there. People rejoice, shout, and argue. I sit beside my mother and watch the crowd. It seems to me that in those moments, everyone, both rich and poor, becomes equal. Sometimes we visit the baths during the hours reserved for women. There, I meet other girls my age. We talk about jewelry, clothing, and who will marry whom. Some already know their future, others dream about it. These conversations make me think. Each of us has her own path, but we are all united by a common fate: to be Roman women. I often see teenage boys training or returning from the Campus Martius. They are preparing for war and public service, while we prepare for home and family. Our paths are different, but without us, Rome would not be strong. After all, it is we who raise future citizens and teach them to honor traditions and the gods. I am still young, but I already understand this. To be a girl in Rome means knowing when to be silent, being strong when life is difficult, and preserving dignity in any circumstances. Perhaps my name will never appear in history books, but I know this. Rome's strength begins at home, and the home begins with girls like me.